R- Rikers Island, right? Smuggling, arrest. You know what's crazy? That this same thing has been going on for years on the island. And every time the news or anyone, they talk about it like it's so major that it's something new that just started happening. Like this cannot be happening at right, cause island in the prison, in the jail in New York City. And you know, if you've been tuned into our show, you know that for years, for over a decade, we've been reporting on Rikers Island, like reports, not only interviews, stories, reports. Who remembers when we had the war report? It was lit. You heard? The war report. You heard we was going to war with everybody. What up? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to my show from the actual real New York. New York. Live and direct from New York City. We got Bob Shamorigan. Come on down. You're the next moron on the lockout tonight. Night. And you say New York City. I am the magnificent. Yo, so we're going to get into that story of Rikers Island. And we're going to shout out all the people, the lovers, the haters. Yo, wake up. You still up? You doing perico? Ping, 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 ping. Shout out to my guy. Yo, people can never see you doing something good or right for yourself immediately. You know, Latinos, we're the worst kind of individuals, bro. Our own people are the worst. I be hating you motherfuckers sometimes. This is facts. Like, hate you, bro. Like, my thinking is like, boy, if you was in front of me, I'll splash you and send you directly to the infirmary, bro. You get it? So I be laughing back here because a dude will be like, yo, these dudes be looking like they did ping ping, like up, like he looks up. So if I look down, then I'm high on side. You a bird. My dude, you know how long I don't even smoke weed, my nigga. Like these dudes are corny. But they used to say the same thing to Fat Joe, Big Pun, everybody. I remember Fat Joe going to Rikers Island to perform. You remember Daz Effects? Daz Effects was there with him. Not these bullshit stories these dudes be giving. Fat Joe was there, they jumped him, or they was gonna jump him. Nobody in real life, nobody's doing nothing to Joe. Facts. So don't let these dudes be lying or whatever. They not doing nothing at all. Period. Everybody talks the same way they talk about you. They talk about me. It's not the same thing to call the devil than when he presents himself to you in person. Facts. It's not the same. So check this out. They were popping. Boom skiddity boom cup. I got that oka boka pump pump. Panama FIFA the folk diggity dope. Here we go now. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. I dippity drop them hits. You remember that? That was popping, right? And you hear people in the background. Yo, I seen him copping at Hunts Point buying Perico. Like, nigga, I'm looking at this inmate. Like, yo, inmate, please, if you don't shut up, I'm going to spank you when we get back. You heard? Facts. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's super crazy. Yo, so shout out to those guys that said that they wanted to do the same type of content that I'm making with the driving and professional racing with cars, because I got real cars in real life. This is a fact. All my life, I've always had different cars. Whoever knows me. Facts. I had so many cars. But check this out. Just because you don't see my car don't mean I don't have one. The same way you don't see my wife or my 7 wives. That don't mean I don't have them. The same way you don't see my dog. That don't mean I don't have one. Yeah, dudes are weirdos. You feel me? You don't see my 10 speed. That don't mean I don't have one. Yeah, son got a 10 speed? Yeah, actually 8 speed because 2 of them are messed up. So anyway, check it out. Pop, I just ordered this one right here. I paid $452. It's on sale. So this is top of the line. Even though I got a top of the line one right now, I can't put the link in the description to this because it's not on Amazon. It's a professional direct drive racing simulation wheel. And it comes only with the brakes and the gas. You got to buy the clutch separate and the stick shift separate and the booster power supply separate. So it costs $452 after taxes to ship to New York City whenever they decide to ship it because they backed up in orders and all that, right? But when they do, if you want the clutch to drive stick shift, unless you're just gonna use the pedals on the side right here of the wheel, which I'm not doing that. I'm even upgrading that wheel to another wheel that costs $600, the Ferrari wheel, but not at the present time. But I didn't even have to buy this because the setup that I got, if you go buy the Logitech G920 right now, it costs $300 and something. But it's a good entry level one. But these are professional, super professional. Although mine feels good, I'll be able to tell the people in my tech channel the truth about this Fanatic wheel that everybody's so crazy about. And is it worth it? You get it? That's what I do at Tech for Rec. TEK, the number 4 and REK. So I buy this myself. The company don't send me shit or none of that. They just lowered the price from $549 to $399 real quick for this bundle. And I said, let me jump on it. Pop! And I just finished dealing with them. I was all morning trying to get in this. It's hard. You got to make an account and all that. But if you want something, you got to work hard for it, right? So then this is the other part. Pop, I'm going to add this right here. Just because this is a quick release that releases the wheel faster when you're going to change wheels. And I want that quick release. So when you just have it like this, the wheel comes with this rubber grip that you like screw it on and the wheel is in there because the wheels are removable, right? So when I go to change the wheel, I want quick release. So this is another $99. The stick shift for the Fanatic, I seen it for 100 and something, but I think I'm gonna buy the one that's to the Thrustmaster stick shift and add it to this one. And then you got to buy a handbrake if you plan on doing drifting. I do drifting and all that in my racing games. Just because you see me play GTA, 5M, roleplay or whatever in my content, that don't mean that that's all I do. On my spare time, I'm into the whole sim racing and all that. That's why I bought the rig, which is this right here that I made the video of. Well, I'll show you better right now in a second. Because I'm on it. I bought it so it don't gotta be on my desk. And that I put in the link to things. It's actually this piece right here. It's not on my desk, see? It's a metal cockpit, they call it, for racing simulation. But this is good. This is amazing. Right? But they try to sell you just this and the pedals for like $3 something. But they got the bundle now. I bought this separate for $70. But now they giving you the bundle. And then I modded it, added extra shit, made a video because it worked good. 2 days later, it broke. But you get what you pay for. I was trying to show that you could fix it with something less. Because dudes that I know did it, that make the same content. But that shit don't work. They lied. I said, son, the company must have paid you to say that shit worked. Because I used it for 2 days and it broke. But here's what they all said. This is where it gets tricky. Ah! Yeah, because after this, I go back and do my thing on my live stream on kick.com and on Discord. So here's where it gets tricky. The nigga said, yo, War, but you know you got a strength de retardado. So for those of you that don't understand Spanglish, he said war. And with respects to everybody, right? Because we all one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Welcome to the cuckoo's nest, Karen. You heard? He said war. You know you got to retarded strength. That's not disrespecting nobody. It's just that people that have a mental issue have like a super duper strength. You ever seen that? I knew a kid in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. He used to bite. And you didn't want him to lock his jaws on you, son. Because a pit bull ain't have nothing on him, on his bite. This nigga wore a helmet and a muzzle. I'm like, oh, yo, hold your son, because I'll punch the living daylights out of him. Oh, he has a mental issue. Me too. Me too, nigga. Hold that nigga, because we some mental motherfuckers up in this piece tonight. You heard? Your son bites me, I'm going to throw him down a flight of stairs. Facts. Hey, let's see that helmet works. Are you bugging? So check this out. Now that I say that, I be forgetting these stories. There's a true story. There's a blood dude in our hood. And we walking down the block, me and wifey. He said something to wifey. So I let him talk because I be walking separate from my girl. I got to stop doing that, but I do that on purpose so dudes can say something, and then I'm like, what up? You get it? So we in the hood. We buy. As a matter of fact, we not even in Brooklyn that day. This is when I was staying in Southside Jamaica, like hard body. Remember, I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, but I be in every borough. There's facts. Shout out to King Dusty. I was just with him in the Bronx. Shout out to the Blood GB. I was just with him in the Bronx. Shout out to Dollar. Everybody. Chase on the block on 163, 161. The whole crew, you heard? But anyway. The blood dude said something to wifey. So wifey's stepping to him now. She's like a WARPATH, but like a girl, right? So she's like, ah. I come up, I said, what up, son? Blah! Smack fire out of him. Son run down the block to the Bloods on my block. But I live on that block. But people don't really see me on that block because I was selling the place. I'm the connect on the block, right, at that time. But they sell bud. They get mad money with bud. But I had like 2 or 3 dudes that was getting mad plates for me and a dude that was working for me at that time with the plates, the 8s. You know how we do, right? So anyway, boom. I smacked the shit out of homie. Blah. So a lady screams out and says, yo, he has mental issues. I said, me too. Because I went to hit him with the can of dog food. I had it in the bag, right? And, you know, I hit you with this can, I'm going to split you. You get it? But once I seen he was going to get people and he tried to act like he was grabbing the horn, I chased him down with the bag. I said, I'm going to mock him one time and drop him and hospitalize him. I got to stop him, you heard? Because you don't never know who he's calling. He may be calling another one flew over the cuckoo's nest that's on the run for 3 homicides. And it's like, I'm going to jail anyway. You can't underestimate nobody. But he runs down the block to the Bloods. That's my peoples. You get it? So I'm like, nigga, who you going to get over here? What up? Now I went down there where he's at. I'm like, who you calling over here? What up, son? What up? Nobody gives a fuck that you Blood, son. What up, nigga? No, that shit don't apply to me, son. Facts. So he was like shook. He's hiding behind niggas. Like, I'm like, but you want to be tough with a girl, son? What's popping, right? So then I think it was Kyle or my dude Smiley. One of the Bloods was like, yo, boy, leave that nigga alone, man. He bugged out. But the Blood dude told me, yo, but you right though. Some be looking for beef. I said, I smacked fire out that nigga, bro. Fuck out of here. But none of the Bloods helped him. Like, you crazy. I didn't even give, it don't even matter if they did. Like, facts. You heard? I'm a different type of dude, homie. That shit don't apply to me. I'm not scared of no gang members or because you in a gang. It's just like, oh, what up? We gonna beef again? What up? Do over. Like, you serious? But if you cool, you cool. If you violate, you get violated. Point blank. He violated. But I hate dudes like that. You do something, now you trying to run to your little gang like they gonna do something. You caught the right one. You get it? I'm like that. I like dudes that be like, all these Puerto Rican niggas or try to find. I'm like, what up, son? Who you talking to? You heard? Because these are different type of Puerto Rocks over here, boy. Like, I'm not running from you. I'm coming towards you. You get it? Like, yeah. So, boom. This shit, we get MO quick. We go from being like, to boom, oh, shit, what up? Shit got different. You heard the look, the demeanor, the movement. Everything is like, everything is different now. Now we cool, yo, son. I wasn't even talking to you, blood. You bugging, homie. I'm bugging now, right? Now I'm homie. I get it, boy. So I'm always good with that. As long as the dude gotta eat that, and he be like, I'm not even talking to you. I'm good. I leave it alone. Because I used to not. So we gotta know when to leave things alone. Because sometimes I'll be walking and I'm acting like I got my headphones. Somebody say something. I'm like, yo, dogs, what you said? You talking to me? And son is like, nah. You bugging, homie. I ain't even talking to you. You can't keep on. You heard? Because I used to keep on. You feel me? You can't keep on because he got to feel like a bitter around all his friends that he had to say, I'm not even talking to you, when dudes know that he was. That's a hard pill. Oh, son shuts you the fuck up. You get it? Especially when I be on a certain block and it be different gang members. I'll be like, you better ask homies about me over here, boy. Like, you better ask your gang, nigga, about me, nigga. You heard? Like, you bugging times 10. So, you know, never showing off, but it is what it is. Whoever knows me will tell you, boy's not even lying. And you better hope that I'm sober. Because if I'm high, it's a different type. You're going to get it even worse. Facts. Don't let the high shit confuse you. That's when I'll do it to you. Word. And I won't even remember. I'll be like, oh, word, that shit happened? That's crazy, V. The cops are looking for me? That's crazy. Let me make a YouTube video, though. Nah, but yo, that's a true story. Some was acting tough. I'm like, who the fuck bring that clown home, bro? This is what I'm saying. It was being easy for anybody to become any gang for numbers. Like, come on, you want to be a soldier? Come on, crash dummy. Come on, bro. I smacked fire out of him. Ain't nobody helping him, trust me. I wish a dude would. Yeah, so he must have felt stupid. Like, that day you found out, like, the gang wasn't with you. They was with war. And I was in a whole different thing, you heard? Facts. This wasn't even too long ago, homie. This wasn't even... Anyway, but this wasn't even too long ago, bro. Facts. But, again, I say all that to say that people play crazy so they could get away with things. Nah, you can't be letting people get away with things. Loco, me too. Me too, nigga. Me too. What you mean he's loco? I'm loco too. Oh, he got a mental issue. All right, me too, bro. What's up? You bugging? Nah, bro. Oh, and the lady said, I lied here. Because I was so mad. The lady said, he's homeless. He lives in the YMCA. He ain't got nowhere to live. I said, as a matter of fact, he does got somewhere to live. He's staying in the YMCA. I stay in these streets. And my girl's like, you don't stay in these streets, you fucking liar. I was like, shut up. That homeboy was going to rock you if I didn't come save you. And I didn't like that, you heard? Because, you know, I love all people. I don't care what you are. Like, I just came from the Bronx from hanging out with black brothers and all that all the time. Most of my friends are black. But don't violate and think you tough because you black, homie. Because that shit don't hold no weight where I'm at. Or the way I live, you heard? I'm going to give it to you. Twice because of that. Like, I hate people that be like, oh, these Puerto Rican niggas or this... Or a girl be like, oh, this Puerto Rican bitch think who she is. What? Now I'm rocking you. Why you have to mention anything about Puerto Ricans, bro? Now I'm going to give it to you, you heard? Like it's 93 or 92 all over again. Facts. Hard. Like you bugging, right? Because I don't live that way. So you live that way, you got to go because you really no good. So I still got a lot of that shit in me. You heard? Facts. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'll give it to you, bro. I'll give it to you. I never want to change that about me. A lot of people be like, yo, this nigga old don't grow up, right? Because like my family, it's not about grow up. I been grew up. I past grew you. And when it comes to doing productive things and living like a productive member of society, when it comes to intelligence, I surpassed you in a massive, enormous amount of growth. But there's certain things about myself that I never want to let go, that I never want to change. And that's one of them. Facts. I could be 100 years old, boy. I'm gonna walk the same, talk the same. Ain't nothing gonna change. You violate the old man, you get it from the old man. You heard? It's just point blank, period. Like the way we dress, I'm never gonna change that because this is me. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. It's me. I could see if you was fake and you really grew up your whole life, even since a teen, wearing tight button up guayaberas with your hair. My mother used to comb my hair to the side when I was a kid like a dunk, but I comb my hair myself to the side now. Like, remember, I got nice, beautiful hair, bro. You heard? Like Ricky Martin. Man, you know what I mean? But hip hop and European style and the way of dressing is just a Puerto Rock thing. You heard? Not that we took from nobody or we adapted it. Like, I seen this moron, what's his name? Terrence, whatever the fuck, the Moreno. Him saying, like, Puerto Ricans didn't have nothing to do with hip hop, dude. That's a real bad racist brother. Somebody diss on him. A Puerto Rock either beat the fire out of him, didn't let him use the phone in the jail or something, bro. But facts, that's bad. Dudes like that, I give it to quick because they spreading false info and making other people become hateful of other people. You get it? Like, when you start spreading a message, like, could you let blacks own something for once? Like, they trying to take everything away from us. Insinuating, like, if Puerto Rocks weren't there in hip-hop. Or, like, he even went to the extent, this low-life piece of shit motherfucker, fucking dirt bomb, he even went to the extent to say, they not creative enough. My nigga, I really suffer from mental issues. I'm over here watching it, but trying to figure out his IP. Where this nigga live at? And I'm like, yo, bro, I think I passed that stage a long time ago. Like, I'm a content creator in real life. But there's still certain shit with me that I got that's criminalized. Like, nigga, I gotta kill you for saying that. Right? Because I feel that the punishment, you deserve a big punishment for saying that. So that's why you got to watch what you listen to on the internet and how you perceive things and how you take it, and understand that the other person on the other side, it could even be me that you feel this way about. It's just a babbling idiot. And that they compensated him for talking stupidity and for disrespecting other people. And once you compensated for acts of destruction among humanity, guess what you're going to do the next time? You're going to preach acts of destruction against humanity. Because those are preaching acts of destruction. When our brothers come on here and they be like, and I was locked up and the crackers gave me 20 years. It's cool. But the minute somebody call us a spick or a nigga, we go bananas. But we could call or do a cracker all day. My dude, it's the same thing. You be like, it's not the same. We act like we was there in slavery. Like we know the whole story. That's what they told me. You heard? Yeah, I hear you. But hello, welcome to my TV show. My name is WARPATH. If you're bored, that's cool. I will unboard you. If you're miserable, find something to do. Time is precious and it goes fast. Yo, so Rikers Island, they take the phones. Pop. They didn't take the phones. They always taking the phone. A CO gets caught bringing a phone, smuggling a phone. And the individual in the street who also gave the phone to the CO to bring it into the inmate got arrested. Door kicked down. Pop! TNT, freeze, get against the wall. All that. That happens. Don't, listen, I'm with the inmates, right? I'm not against, like, people in poverty, all that. I come from the gutter, the slums, right? The mud. But don't help nobody bring nothing of Rikers if you're not willing to be a acting participant and doing some of that time too. You get it? Did I even word that right? But you know what I mean. You are acting participant in that crime, in whatever crime spree they got going on. I don't know why you think that if you give something, pass something off to anybody, and that other individual takes it to a jail and they get caught when they asked where you got this from and they say that you can't go to jail. It's a charge. So now the poor lady, a man, they all got locked up. Their boy wanted a cell phone. He cons the police to give him $2,500. The police takes the bribe. Pop, they give him 3 different installments in Zelle to make up $2,500. My dude, you couldn't sell a straight 2,000 and change. Dudes are doing bad on the island. We was really making money on the island. You heard? Our shit was lit. Bank accounts. I bailed myself out for $23,000 with money I made in C95. Facts in a matter of days. On my mother, you can ask anybody that really know me. On top of that, I had my girl come up and bail out my celly, the nigga that slept next to me. Facts. Pop on the bailout. He was like, yo, wow, I love you, bro. All right, I'm going to see you. I'm going to do that. I said, you ain't got to do nothing for me, bro. I know how it is when dudes hit the street, you heard? Just do you. God bless you, you heard? Facts. And I think that's why I was able to make them $23,000 so quick, because his bail was only $1,500. And I was trying to reach my 23. And when I felt like this ain't going to happen by set due date, that I'm going to get slayed anyway in court, I just took some of the money and was like, I'm going to bail some of these dudes out. Because I already had 17,000. I had like 17,000. Yeah. And I was like, and before a bitch spend it in the street, or she go left with a nigga, you never know, you heard? I might as well start telling her, nah, put that in son's account. Nah, bail this nigga out. But once I gave him that bread and I on a bailout, right? I made that shit quick. Niggas landed. The Italian dude, the white dude, Ralph, John, Vinny, Casanova. The money was going out. Westies, you heard? Ping, ping, yo, is there? Yeah, what's the code? Ping, yo, go get that. Yo, ping, go get that. Ping, go get that. Ding, 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 ding. It was popping. I was out of there. Boom. All that to get locked up again. Not even 2 weeks later. That's when I started saying to myself, I like this shit. I'm going to die here. That shit became part of our everyday life. We have this thing in our head set in stone that once you go through them doors, it's a revolving door. You can't stop going back. And you can. I figured it out. You could go back for mistaken identity. You could be blamed for a robbery or a homicide you never even committed. I have. I was blamed for homicides and robberies that I didn't commit. These are facts. I have over 25 arrests and over 19 convictions for guns, drug robberies, homicides, attempt homicides, gang affiliation, all types of shit. It's rare you see dudes that their paperwork says gang. You heard? Hate crime. I got hate crimes on my record, bro. A dude that be like hashtag love all people. How the fuck I got a hate crime on my record? Here's the thing. They'll make you have a hate crime. Because once you don't match the description of the other individual that you attacked, they'll tell him, did he scream out any racial slurs while he was stabbing you? No, are you sure? You maybe didn't hear right? At no point did he say, you get it? And you're like, well, maybe he did. Maybe that is racist. Yeah, fuck it. He did. Fuck it. That's what you want me to say? Fuck it. It's going to let me walk out this precinct. I've been here 4 hours. Yeah, he did say that. He did. Pop! That's it. You're going down. Not knowing that it's another 20 years for that hate crime. And it happens just like that. You ain't got to say nothing. Another thing is that they changed these laws made so good so that you never hit the street, bro. Do you believe that they made a law if you're Mexican, Asian, Dominican, whatever, and you not from this country, and me, a Puerto Rican, I don't even like telling people this because they're going to start doing it more. Some people don't know this law. Or a black brother puts you in the finger four leg lock, slaps fire out of you. You go to court, say that we was slapping you up and screaming out hate crimes like get out of our country, this and that. we get charged with a hate crime. For you, keep going to the DA to press charges, and the conviction happens, you get to stay here. Facts. When you didn't even have papers, you was here illegally. Now they skip you. You in front of the line. You're a witness in a felony case. They can't use you as a full witness unless they working on getting your paperwork, and they help you immediately. It's in the law. Look it up. And who are the only two people that are really outside that is legitimate that could be here? I'll wait, bro. Who are the two races that legitimately could be in the United States without a green card? It's not many. It's only two, bro. From what I remember, unless things change. Right. Puerto Ricans and blacks. Puerto Ricans and blacks. Nobody else is allowed to really be here by law unless you go get a green card. So respectfully to everybody else's race, because I love you. I don't care who you are. I care how you act and how you conduct yourself towards me or around me. But this wasn't made for us to win. This is a fact. Because now you're going to tell me why other Latin races are jealous and hateful of Puerto Ricans. Some of us got something that they longed for their whole life. They came here for that. And you're doing nothing with it. They be like, and these are the motherfuckers that they let stay here. I'm not saying all, because we got some good Puerto Rican brothers that are high level, doing big things. Senate, state, rape, right? But you really white. They don't act like us. We're different. We're not the same. You only use your Puerto Rican status when it's parade day, and you tell your friends in office, you know I'm really Puerto Rican too, right? Oh, you speak Spanish then? Nah, I really don't. I speak un poquito nada más español. Oh, but you're Puerto Rican. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, pure Puerto Rican, but I don't speak no Spanish. You ever been to Puerto Rico? No. Where you live? Staten Island, a gated community. Shut the fuck up. You're not Puerto Rican. You probably was at one point, but he left your body. He left the building. Same thing with our black brothers. No different. The only two people that could really be here. Then we wonder why so many people don't like us. Other nationalities don't like us. So knowing that, when we get a chance to unite, pop, you always got a moron on the internet or somewhere else that wants to separate it because a Puerto Rican put him in the washing machine or a black brother put the Puerto Rican dude in the dryer. Woo, 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 woo. Wash them up, dry them up. Pop, you heard pancake next. What else, right? So instead of saying, and together we formed Voltron, we do the opposite. Only time people really come together is during robberies in the hood. It's the only time. You ever been around a Puerto Rican dude? Yeah, when I went to stick up the connect. You ever been around a black brother? Yeah, when I went to rob the Jamaicans in Sterling Place for their weed. You get it? It's the only time. You ever sat right next to another gang member of blood? Yeah, when we was at war. And I was going to cut him and I was sitting down. And yeah, that's the only time. But you don't know people like that. You don't know there's good and bad people and everything. That's when I talk from an experience of what happened to me back then. I can't really talk about now because now I have a lot of friends that are in all different gangs. And here's the thing: if you listen to my stories, back then, during the war, I hung out with more Bloods than now. If you listen to all my stories, Dizzy was the leader of the Bloods. Fox, the leader of the Bloods. Paulie, the leader of the Bloods. These are dudes that were top dogs. Fast forward to today, it's still like that. I'm with Dollar, GB, D Block, 161. You heard? But I still be around my peoples. Don't get a video twisted. But I don't have to be down with every activity. I don't need to know I don't know what's going on. Don't indict me, officer. I don't know what's going on. You heard? I just came through to say, oh, what's up, fellas, yo? But I'm a nice guy, bro. Chill. Yo, but shout out to everybody. You heard? If you got love for me, I got love for you. You got hate for me, I still got love for you, you heard? And I pray for you. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about here, here's what I want you to understand for real. That at times, my dude, neither do I. Because I don't know who told you that I write this shit down, that I got editors, writers, that the white lady comes in and says, today we're going to talk about Rikers Island and what's been happening and the turmoil that they've been in with the staff members, Mr. WARPATH. This right here is as raw as they're going to get. You heard? From the soul, what I'm really feeling, what really comes out. You heard? We don't do that Breakfast Club written down shit. You heard? Looking at the internet, going to Google. We don't do that academics. Let me Google it. I am Google. Google. WARPATH, a.k.a. Mr. Google. By the way, I see you in a little bit. I got some more growing to do on the internet. I need to go watch content that's productive, that I'm going to learn something from. Because all this negative content that all these fellas and everybody wants to be a gangster on the internet and on YouTube is becoming gangland, right? That we forget the real cause. Why you here? Why you started doing this? Why you still doing this? Why you helping other people do this? Are you really trying to help him? Or you didn't know that with you helping him, he was going to make money, and in return, he wasn't ready for change with the little donations, with the little money he made from YouTube and all these platforms that we showed him? You didn't know he was going to buy guns? You didn't know he was going to help gang? You didn't know he was going to get 30 years? You didn't know he wasn't ready? Be careful who you think you're helping. Because you could be really destroying them and yourself. I'm going to always keep my word to the day I die. You would never in your life, see anybody sitting next to me in this room right here, podcasting. Never in your life. In your life. Remember this? I always say this, but remember this video. I've been saying this for 13 years plus. You would never see nobody grab this mic. Never, unless it's one of the little kids from the house and he's like 2. The little Dominican kid. Which he's like my son. Or the little girl, my daughter. Other than that, my girl don't even touch this mic. Nobody even comes in here but war. I'm very territorial. We could podcast through the internet and all that, or I'll see you outside. But you ain't never coming to my studio, nigga. You bugging. Where my shit is at? Where, nah, nigga, where my family at and all that? Nah. That's how real gangsters move. I never show nobody where I live. I don't forget. I was the cuco. I was the stick-up kid. I was robbing people every day. I'm not scared. Never scared. But I'm safe. And by any means necessary, I'm going to keep my family safe. I love you. And I'm 1,000,000% grateful.